Yeah, yeah. So that those type of stuff, those scenarios. So in your case, like I said, you're doing everything correct. I did look you up prior to contacting you, make sure you were licensed. Um, they did provide some facts, but the general manager is not too much um, informed as to how you actually were integrating to the business. So that's why I wanted to talk to you to get the facts.
Okay. So let me ask
Okay.
you this: if I'm a GP dentist and I own my clinic, and I
Mm-hmm.
bring in a GP who's good at endodontist, he's not a board certified endodontist, but he's good at endodontist, and I hire him, and I want to keep him a 1099, but he's
Board certified.
no, not board certified.
Yeah. Endodontists are they required to be licensed though for that?
So if you want to do insurance, like big insurances, you're required to be board
Mm-hmm.
certified. But if you want to do cash or just like the low income people, you don't need to be board certified. So my real question is, I'm a GP, he's a GP, but he's really good at endo, and I want
Yeah.
to pay him 1099.
Yeah.
Is that a
Well,
problem?
I was under the assumption that it doesn't matter if that if you're working as in the field of dentistry,
Uh-huh.
you got to be licensed. Period.
No, no, he's licensed as a GP.
Okay, but but he's doing endo work. Is what
Correct.
you're saying?
It's
Oh
like
yeah, 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 yeah. That's fine. Yeah,
that could be a
yeah,
1099, huh?
yeah. That could be 1099, but you just gotta make sure that he's completely independent from you. In other words, um, all the factors that make you an independent contractor have to be present with him as well, right? Like, for example, insurance. Does he carry his own malpractice insurance?
Okay. Yes,
Uh,
that's a
uh,
yes.
um, um, does he work somewhere else on
Yes.
top of that? Okay.
He's not
Does
supervised,
okay?
and
Does he
he
have his own? Does he? He's free to diagnose, prescribe, what the without your input.
yes.
Okay. Um,
Okay, but what about his instruments? How much instruments he needs to bring his own, and how much can I use? Because he can't drag all that stuff every day in the car. So what's
yeah.
reasonable?
That that's that's not too much of a that's not too much of a criteria, um, um, because it's the whole it's all the factors combined, right? So let's say you furnish the tools and equipment, okay? Um, um, that's he could still be independent.
Uh huh.
Um, the primary factor is the degree in which you're controlling him or not controlling him.
Okay.
That's the primary factor that we're looking at is how independent is he from your input. So, like I said, if he's endo, you don't know nothing about endo, and he's very good at that, and that's what you contract in because you don't know that. Then you could say that he's completely independent.
Right.
And he provides the same services to others, carries on malpractice insurance. He has some tools, but he uses your tools. So, it's kind of like a 50-50 thing.
Right.
He could still be independent.
Okay.
So that one factor alone won't mean that, oh, you got to be an employee then because you 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 furnish him some tools. You
Right.
know what I mean? So that's it. You know what I mean? No, we look at the combination of factors. So
Okay.
if you're furnishing them the tools, and on top of that, you're telling them what to do, um, 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 the combination of all those factors, then I could say, yeah, he's not completely independent because I see no evidence that he's operating his own business. He's more of an employee than anything else.
I get it. I get it.
Okay.
Okay, man.
If I have further questions, do you mind if I give you a call back?
Yeah, call me back, no problem, man. I appreciate all the info because eventually I'm gonna open my own clinic and then I'm gonna bring on an endodontist, right?
Yeah, yeah, you could
Yeah.
do that. Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
but like, yeah. So just remember, the main criteria is that we look at under this new law to apply common law and not the ABC test is they have to be licensed in the courts. You're not gonna hire a non-licensed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna hire a licensed dentist.
Yeah, you're not gonna hire. You're not gonna break the law.
No, no.
So we're good.
All right.
You're good.
And my wife
All right.
also, huh? Okay, excellent.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right.
Thank you, my friend. Bye bye.
No problem.
Bye.
All right. Bye.
ਸੋ ਇਹ ਸੀਗਾ EDD ਬੋਰਡ ਦਾ ਦੱਸਦਾ ਆ ਕਿ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਇਹ ਸਪੈਸ਼ਲ ਆ ਡੈਂਟਿਸਟਾਂ ਤੇ ਤਾਂ ਇਹ ਦੱਸਦਾ ਆ ਕਿ ਹਾਂ 1099 ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਦੇ ਸਕਦੇ ਆ ਡੈਂਟਿਸਟ ਨੂੰ ਸੋ ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ GP ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਸੀ ਬੇਕਰਸਫੀਲਡ ਮੈਂ ਸੀਗਾ GP ਉਹ ਸੀਗਾ ortho that's fine I'm not controlling him I don't know shit ਹੁਣ ਮੈਂ GP ਆ ਤਾਂ endodontist ਹਾਲੇ I don't know shit the endodontist needs to he does that I do GP or G do his wife okay so to make sure your future employee is to give him 1090 is there's more than one location he has to work he has to bring some of his tools okay he can either form a LLC or a corp and then from the corp he can payroll himself okay he carry his own malpractice pay his own insurance and pay his own CEs okay that's the main thing and ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸੂ ਨੇ ਵੀ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਉਹ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਆ guideline okay we do not supervise you and you work independently you diagnose your own treatment you carry your own insurance okay and your payroll is per day okay you can handwrite a bill also and tell me hey I charge you this much for this amount okay some of the equipment could be 50-50 so this is very important information because when we hire someone, we'll hire them as a 1099, right? We don't need to hire them as a independent, right? Because they're pedo or endo, right? And el bandera number haga 916-398-5693. 398-5693. Okay, very good. Ta Gurjeet ta vi on karta. So actually Gurbir Olak ne 1099 में तो ना लिखा so I do independent contractor